Hey viewers and viewers, my name is Donald Red Strategist and welcome back to Sylvio Blackwaters episode 8. This might well be the finale. So, last episode we got away to here, to the train after Lungs 5. Discovered we basically need to find all the voices in the static in order to proceed to the ending. So the door in the back of the train, the one that crashed originally, I did manage to actually get back out of it, so it takes you back out here, basically. And I found that actually the train's gates, you can just open them now. So I'm kind of wondering if it enables us to wander back up in order to find... Aha! Yes, go up here as long as the game doesn't lag out in the process. Okay, oh god, stop it! Game! Please! Just be reasonable. Now, let's go over here, see what deal is. But all, okay. Is that something we can open? There's nothing in it anyway. Right, I'm hoping that all the voices in the static we need are just around here. Because if they're not, I have no idea where to find them, where I might have missed them. Isolation, okay. Right, if I tab. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need 4 more, okay. Are there 4 around here? There's 1, there's 2. Oh. It's a freaking easel. Oh. Is this where we do the song? Second world, okay, so there's only 3 left. Oh, this one. Yeah, we didn't do this actually in the last episode, so maybe we should have a look at this one. Is it that turn? There? Nope. Okay. Did you hear the rooster?
Did you hear the rooster crying out its name?
The name of the convicted, the devil wears the same?
The name
yeah, I thought so.
of the convicted, the devil wears the same.
This one? No, this one?
Chains will tie her arms back upon her meeting death.
And then, dirt and muddy water.
Dirt and muddy water will fill her dying breath.
How very sinister. Oh, and it's of course going to do the freaking fade out, which it always does, because then it's switching on the radio. There's got an achievement for that, which is... Oh, there we go. Text took a moment to show up Rooster. Completed another song. Good. Very good, very good. Obviously, one of the songs I didn't get the achievement for, probably because I didn't find the picture, or all of the pictures, rather, for it. Yes. I guess you're wondering, by the way, I'm recording this episode straight after the last one, because I wanted to just investigate through those gates in front of the train. Now, there may be a fair bit of jump cutting in this episode, given the fact that I have to solve now all the fucking riddles, all the friggin' voices in the static to actually get them in the right order, which I feel like is going to be a real bloody headache, if I'm honest. I don't know, I get the feeling it's going to be it's going to take so long. And you know me, sometimes I'm a bit, I don't know, I can be a bit iffy with puzzles that are overly time-consuming. Right. I don't know why it takes so long just to load a freaking song on the radio. So weird. Drifting away. Okay. So there should only be like 2 more voices in the static to be found. Where would they be? That's the question. Ah, there's one up there. Hold on. Are they all just around this area? In the office. So that... Yeah, that's 1 through 8, all complete. 1 for 14. Okay, so it literally is just 1 left. Okay, well finding them has proved easy, for which I'm grateful. Let me just check carefully that the other one is definitely not just hidden around here somewhere. It's not like in a corner or something. Or it's just out of sight. Oh god, game! Don't lag! Please. Not now. You see over there? No. Oh, son of a bitch. So where's the one I'm missing? Where's the one I've not got? Is it... back through here? Do I have to go back this way? Maybe? Oh, I swear to God, please just be somewhere simple. Somewhere simple and easy. That's easy to find. Because if it's in one of the lungs, then I have no idea where it is. And I'm literally... Oh, I'm literally going to have to backtrack, aren't I? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, God, this is... Why do devs think this kind of thing is a good idea? This is like some massacre bollocks, this. Like, I get it. The previous Sylvio games had stuff which you would have to really look for in order to find, but not anything that would obscure the ending or anything like that. So why the devs felt the need to do it in this one, I'm not altogether certain. Oh fuck, where is it then? Is it in one of the lungs? Have I missed it somewhere? Oh fuck me. This is not fun. This is just painfully time consuming. Alright, do I need to jump cut? I do. Oh god, we're in lungs 4. Was it here? It's here. This is where I fucking missed it. I doubt it was in the fucking grey area. Of course I bloody forgot to get it. Fell off. Okay, right. Oh my lord. Right, that's all of them. Thank god it was here. Basically, I replayed lungs 5 and then replayed this one. Because what you can do is, on the hub area, if you look around for like the rooms where the astronauts are, there's always like a ladder in each room. And basically those ladders pretty much, well, they basically give you the option of coming back to areas where you've already been and all that. Hold on. This wasn't the way, was it, over here? Or was it? Wait. Oh, I think I've just gone back the way I came. Hold on. Hold your horses. I think I've ballsed up. It is this way, isn't it? Yeah, because the ladder is literally right there. I should have seen that. Well, never you mind. Right. So back to the hub world. Then back to the train. Then we have the frigging process now of figuring out these bloody puzzles. These voices in the static. And I have a feeling that's going to take bloody forever to do that. So we'll see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I may have to do a lot of jump cutting, because I have a feeling this is going to take, well, knowing me, it'll take me a long time. Thing is, if it was just 1 or 2 pages of voice in the static, it wouldn't be an issue, but it's not. It's fucking 18 bloody pages of them. Oh, with, you know, probably like about 10 lines each, or however many it is. With no sort of, you know, well, I'm assuming maybe it'll sort of grey out the line once it's in the right position, each line that is, which I'm hoping it does, because if it does that, it'll make things a bit easier. But I don't know, I may have to jump cut and just off camera try and slowly figure it out in my own head. Ooh. But yes, if you've watched another series of mine, you will know I'm not the biggest fan of puzzles that are time consuming above all else. But we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. It's just one of those puzzles that, as soon as I see it, like I said, it did not fill me with enthusiasm. It made me just go, oh, great. Kind of like that, which is never a good thing. Because you don't want your player to sort of react in that way to a puzzle like that. And like I say, as of when I record this, there are no walkthroughs or guides at this point that I can rely on. So I'm literally going to have to figure this out myself. Which is going to be a pain in the ass, ladies and gentlemen. A real pain in the arse. Kind of wish that the lines would have capital letters at the start of some of them, because that would probably make things easier, because then you know, okay, this has a capital letter at the start of it, therefore this is probably the start of a sentence. Right. Okay, so we just have to get back to the part of the hub with the train on it, that's all. That's all we have to do. Just as soon as the loading screen, as usual, decides to actually get us back in. There we go, there we go. Sometimes I like to say it and then it automatically does it. Oh, has it brought us back here automatically? Oh, it has. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God it's put us here automatically. Alright, so down here we go. Right. So then you obviously go back into the train. Actually, we could probably do it out here as well. So underneath the tree. So, is there anything here that stands out in terms of it would logically be the start? The child, maybe? Or underneath the tree? Because I feel like... so you could start a sentence with they, but I don't know. Given this is the first one, I don't think it would make sense for it to be there. And a lot of these are like... start off with... Oh no, hold E to solve just means to move things around. So it could be underneath the tree, it could be the child. So maybe the child, maybe? The child was found underneath the tree by her cabin. Oh. Why did that save at that point? Is that good? By her cabin. They caught her by her hair? And dragged her? Wait, to the lake. Probably goes after that, right? The child was found underneath the tree. His face was blue. Oh no, by her cabin. Yes, his face was blue. They caught her by her hair and dragged her to the lake. Is that right? Because it sort of saved up. Wait, is that right? I can still move things around. I don't understand. Is it going to give me a clue? Okay, so it's not... Oh, fuck. Have I got that right? I don't know. I've no idea if I've got that right. Right. Okay. This might be clearer. It's your responsibility to report any suspicions to Sam for trying to enter... Wait. It's your responsibility to report any suspicions to Sam for trying to enter the lake. Oh, for trying to enter the lake, the punishment is death. Right? Is that right? That one makes sense to me. It's your responsibility to report any suspicions to Sam for trying to enter the lake. The punishment is death. Okay, to and inside with black water there are ladders and a night. So from the middle and a day and a day. There is a sun. Okay, I feel like this has to be the starting one. There is a sun. Oh god, what? There is a sun. What the hell comes after that? Oh, this is a weird one. There is a sun. There are ladders and a night. There is a sun and a lake, and on that surface, maybe? On that surface, that doesn't make sense. On that surface to and inside. On that surface with black water. On that surface there are ladders? Maybe? Where the hell does other surface go to? Or does this go... Oh my god, I have no idea with this one. Right, maybe we can come back to that then. My friend came back, took a swim with a grin, but his acts, his voice, the deed, killed this papa of the devil was the same. Do I have to like piece it together based on everything Lee has told me? I don't know. But you'll end up, has two sides, the other is strong. The train, maybe? Is that the starting one? The train... in the lake. Has two sides. One is cursed. But you'll end up... Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be fucking time consuming. This is. This does not fill me with enjoyment, this kind of puzzle, I'll be honest. It just makes me feel like I'm doing work. Stars with a machine. He's a handyman. He built me... I don't know. I don't know. Say goodbye. 3 for a can. 2 for a marble. A golden boy to bite. Give a nod. 1 for, and don't forget. What is even the start of that one? I have no idea. He was tied, he now lives. No one knows. Golden Boy's found who he was on this outer surface in the office. I'll kill you too. So if it wants to, it stands. There's something around. Has no heart. In the dark for nothing. This place is safe, maybe? This place is safe. For nothing. In the dark? Oh, that doesn't make sense. Did you... See that face again? Freezing my blood. Did she say she gave me... Oh god, this is genuinely making my brain switch off, just looking at it. I am not in the right puzzle-solving mood here. To the bottom, stick deep, and placed. Came back up into her, dried a pointy her hair. Maybe Jane swam goes at the start. Jane swam to the bottom, maybe. And placed a pointy stick deep. Stick deep into her... What? No, into her dried... No, probably dried her hair? Jane swam... Fuck that, I don't know. Of my wife, but the thoughts is by. Of stranger, it has the body. Who is she? A look-alike. What does my side she want? I have no idea. Will be the ceremony a look-alike to Sam. Even if, in the end, peaceful report. Respectful, it's a loved one. The ceremony will be... peaceful and respectful. Even if it's a loved one. Report a lookalike to Sam. But where does the end go? The ceremony will be peaceful. Oh wait, maybe that goes there, and the end before peaceful. The ceremony will be... no, that's and respectful. That doesn't make sense. No, so this has to... peaceful and respectful in the end. What? The ceremony will be peaceful and respectful. Maybe it's... report a lookalike. Even if it's a loved one. To Sam. The ceremony... maybe it's the ceremony and the end will be peaceful. The ceremony and the end will be peaceful and respectful. Report a lookalike, even if it's a loved one. To Sam. Or maybe report a lookalike to Sam, even if it's a loved one. Like, is this correct? I need a bit more of a clue than just a save icon that could mean anything. I don't actually know. Opened up his scream. Maybe Donald fell in to start. Donald fell in. And after a couple of seconds... and after a couple of seconds... his skin... fell off, I don't know. Fell off. and everyone could hear his scream as his...
Donald fell
Ah!
and after a couple of seconds his skin fell off, and everyone could hear his scream as his chest opened up.
Okay, so everything I've got up to this point basically is in the wrong order.
James
Oh my god!
came back up.
Oh, I fucking
tied
did
her
it!
hair, and placed
I did
a
it!
pin to stick deep into her both eye sockets.
Holy crap. I am not joking, ladies and gentlemen. I have been at this for somewhere in the region of 2 to 3 hours, figuring each of these out. Some of these I was able to figure out myself, such as some of these later ones from about sort of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and some of the earlier ones. But some of these I had to look online. Unfortunately, I noticed there are a few walkthroughs other people have done, streamers, that I hadn't noticed. So for example, like 7, I had to look at, because I hadn't a fucking clue. Because that, like, I feel like, was there a clue at any point about the order of this here? I feel like there wasn't. You just left to figure that one out. And like 11, for example. This is actually one which confused me because the grammar, or rather a bit of the syntax doesn't make sense in some of these ones, which makes them additionally confusing. So if you look at this one at the bottom, into her both eye sockets, that confused me because from an English speaker's perspective, into her both eye sockets doesn't make sense. It would just be into both eye sockets. You get rid of the her. So that confused me and threw me off, hence why I had to look at a walkthrough, because I was just like, oh, into her both eye sockets doesn't make sense, so it can't be that. There was another one as well, which was similar. It was, where was it? This one. This one as well, this one was different. This one I struggled with at first, though I eventually got it. Not because grammatically it doesn't make sense, but just because logically, part of it for me doesn't follow. It says it's time to sleep, close your eyes, climb into your bed. Now, maybe I'm being a bit pernickety here, but I feel like climb into bed and close your eyes should be reversed. Who closes their eyes before they get into bed? Surely you climb into the bed first and then you close your eyes. Because the thing is, maybe I've been trying to sort of, look at these logically and sort of figure out, what process would you do these things in there for. And apparently closing your eyes comes first, which doesn't make any logical sense to me, I'll be honest with you. Hence why I struggle for a bit with this one, because I thought that can't be the order, but apparently it is. So yeah, some of these, like I say, like this one for example here, this one is another one I had to look at someone else's walkthrough. And I think what makes it hard is that this one, for example, is in little snippet sentences, which makes it even harder to figure out what order it's meant to be in. So I'm glad I finally fucking got through this one. I'm going to be brutally honest here, do not like this puzzle. I actually hate it, and I'm glad it's over. Alright, so, one thing I did notice though, it was kind of interesting in other people's walkthroughs. Some of them were actually solving these up in the office, quote-unquote, where you first found the wristwatch, which had the big wall with all the faces on it. And text was appearing on that as it went along, but I'm down here apparently, which is different, I guess. Alright, let's go into the train. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. God, I am not joking when I say that took me somewhere in the region of 2 to 3 hours trying to solve it myself. It was painful. That just feels like it completely threw the entire pacing of the game. Hated it. If I never have to do another puzzle like that in any game ever, I will be happy, and that's not an exaggeration. I'm not just acting up to the camera here for YouTube. Alright, activate the thing. Okay. I pressed D on that. Oh. Hello? Is that doing anything? Is that working? Do I need to go up to the office first? As so many other people did? Huh? What?
Maybe I'll just take a chance.
Okay, I had to press it
After
3
all,
times.
What's the worst that can happen?
Why? Why did I have to press that 3 times? Why do I have to press it again? Okay. Oh god, we are actually moving. What? Oh. What's happening? Oh, okay. What? What? Huh? What happened? Okay, it was a bit weird that it forced me then to repeatedly press the thing before anything happened. Seriously, I'm not joking there. I feel like I pressed E on that thing several times. That friggin' throttle or whatever it was. So what just happened there? Did we do bad? Oh. Hello? Oh. Oh! The train just came out of the lake. Is Juliet going to appear? Oh, there's a figure. Who or what is that? Oh, that's Juliet. But she looked different on the camera then. That was weird. Are we...
enter the combination.
Oh,
Juliet, Alpha, Delta, Romeo, Bravo. That's better. That's nice.
the ship.
All right, Juliet. Now it's only you and me.
What? Oh. Wait, what? I got an achievement here goes nothing, don't swim in that lake.
The rooster crying out its name. The name of the convicted, the devil wears the same.
I'm just trying to reflect on everything that happened there.
Chains will tie her arms back upon her meeting death. Dirt and muddy water will fill her dying breath.
Okay. So was that a bad ending? Because it said, it's just you and me, Juliet. As though she was talking to herself, but...
Waters calls my name.
I'm trying to, like, figure that out in my head. Did we... I think we got a bad ending, I'm not sure.
The same. Don't swim in that lake.
Okay, I think it's going through all the songs that we found throughout the game.
Black waters felt so good, but I remember how we would speak of that lake.
Sorry, you can probably hear me gulping water in the background.
I'll turn my back on you and cover
Third Eye?
lips of two.
Brian Clark? What?
Walk
Oh, we're on
away
Dread XP, the publisher.
from that lake.
God, that's weird. So I gotta... Hang on, I gotta go
There's a
back.
witch,
I gotta go
lying
back
down the stairs.
and try and find my way back to the
There's
office.
a witch, peeking through her hair. There's a witch. There's a witch, and she's floating in midair. She called him by his name, and to the street he came, She dragged him to the woods, with the tree root she had him gasping.
How strange. Sorry, I'm not saying much.
She'll call your name out
I'm just letting the credits roll.
Water cold as ice, and with a frown she'll drag you down and cut herself a slice.
Wait, which song is this now?
Hey, oh hey, the longer we stay, the smaller the sun in the sky. It's safe to say we're drifting away, and soon it'll be nothing but night.
Thanks for playing. Okay, maybe we're at the end of the credits now. Something else going to happen? Oh. I thought there was something happening with the train and the lake, but I don't think there is. No! Wait, what? So what was that ending? So, has Juliet been possessed by some kind of spirit in the lake? That's what I was interpreting that to mean, and it's basically been able to reactivate the ship that the astronauts used and it's got away. So was that like the same spirit that possessed Lee, perhaps? Sorry, I just knocked my microphone then. What? Right, hang on, wait. I'm going to do a jump cut. We're going to get back into the game. I want to go up to the office. Because that's, like I say, in some of the other walkthroughs I saw, people seem to have gone up to the office and done the solution up there. But let's see. Right, back in. Right, I think, yeah, we should be about to go through to where the office is through here. Yes, this is it, isn't it? Oh. An extra thing. What is this about? Are you going to record it, Juliet? Oh, Golden Boy. Uh-huh. It's got an achievement. Okay, I knew there had to be something here. Judging by the fact everyone came back up in this direction, they forced me in the water to have her take me over, then tied me to a tree to keep her in a vessel. I was brought to the inside by a boy named George. From his eyes she saw them, and with his hands she killed them. Okay. So, Lee. Was that just the name used by Golden Boy, then? So is Golden Boy some horrible spirit that lived in the lake or something? I feel like there's more questions just been raised by this.
Okay, let's see what I learned.
Oh, come on, game. Don't lag out on me now.
A woman killed a young child and was sentenced to death by drowning in a lake. The lake was then forbidden to enter. Terrible things happened to people who went
Okay,
in.
thankfully Juliet is explaining it.
Surface, which means I'm on the inside of the planet right now. That's why it's always dark here. There were stories about people getting possessed after going into the lake. The lake seems to have two surfaces in two different gravities. One side of the lake is filled with dirt. The other one is the cursed lake with black water. There's a train that can ride the train track into the ground and break through the dry dirt. But then I'll end up in the lake. The astronaut in the last vision had the same voice as Lee. He was the first astronaut on the planet.
Ah, okay, yes.
Swimming in the lake.
Yes.
He then lured his colleagues into the castle one by one. That means Lee is the dead astronaut in the train. He was possessed by the witch who tried to lure me into the lake. It seems to me the only way back is by driving the train into the dried up lake, but I can't risk ending up in the water on the other side. But if I manage to isolate myself from the water, I might be okay. All the astronaut spacesuits are broken, but what about the one Adam was wearing? What if I could wear that one? But where could it be? The witch said never to touch the bodies. What was she hiding?
Oh, you want me to go and find a spacesuit now? Okay. See, all the faces on here changed. Okay, so yeah, they're talking about the story. So where the fuck is Adam's body then? Is it down here? Oh, right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose chase and find this thing, apparently. Right, so now I have to go on a wild goose ch I assume it's somewhere in the hub area? Possibly? Ugh. Okay, back in. Right, so yeah, I couldn't be arsed finding it myself. I just looked at the walkthrough. Apparently it's literally right here. Apparently, that whole thing about the witch saying don't touch the bodies is the hint. Apparently you can just do this as soon as the game fucking... Come on, stop lagging. Like, this can't... Why are you stuttering? Why is that making you stutter, game? Come on now. So there's the spacesuit, ladies and gentlemen. I got an astronaut suit. Meaning now I assume I have to go back to the train. I have to backtrack. Go back down there. Which is fine, we can do that. Yeah, if you can't really tell, I've kind of got to a point in this, partly thanks to that whole fucking voices in the static puzzle. I've kind of got to a point here where I'm just kind of and I kind of just want to finish. I just want to finish the game, kind of. Yeah. It's a shame, really. I was really looking forward to this game, and you know, the brutal truth is, I just don't think this one is as good as the previous two. Hate to say it, but yeah. Right, where was the way onward? From here. Somewhere back over this way, I think it was. If I can bloody locate it. Just need to find... Here it is. Go through. Right, this is the grey one. Was the exit down here somewhere? Or was it on the other side? Over here? Wait. I heard that. Where was it? Shit. It's so easy to get lost in these things. Oh, there it is. This is the one, right? Yeah, I think it is. You think we're in the right area, aren't we? Surely? Yes we are. Okay, so we can drop down here. Back to the train. So I got the spacesuit. So now, we go back in the train, and this time we should get a slightly different ending, right? Watch as it's basically the same ending, except Juliet is just wearing a spacesuit, and there's none of that dialogue like, oh, it's just you and me now, Juliet, and all that. Oh, right, okay. Oh. What was that? Oh, she's putting it on. Okay. Thank God. Okay, I thought for a second the fucking cutscene was playing with no visuals, because the sound was racing ahead. Okay. Do your worst, witchy. Oh. See Lee's body is now just curled up nicely on the control panel of the train. Alright, so it should be credits now, right? Let's have a look. Let's see if anything changes here, which it should do, but yeah. Indeed. As soon as the game decides to load it. You think, you know, having been through all these areas once or twice in this recording, because I've not actually closed the game at any point during that, I've just been tabbing out as necessary, you think that the game, I don't know, would have warmed up, that the hamsters would be running around in their wheels at max speed, so to speak, but no. Guess that's not how it works, is it, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, here we go. Oh, hold up. Ah. We make it? Are we moving? We're out. Here we go. Something did change. So I guess we go to the console then. Thank God you know how to put a spacesuit on, Juliet. Fucking train though. Right.
Please enter the combination.
Juliet, Alpha, Delta, Romeo, Bravo.
So can we now go up there to the ship? Bon voyage. Okay. Interesting. I guess we just go up this way then. Well, at least this opening area now seems to be running very smoothly. I wonder why in the start it was so laggy in here. Very strange. And it fades out. Yeah. I guess we just get into the spaceship and we go. Oh, there we go. See, the spaceship's now gone from there. Amazingly, Juliet knows how to pilot that thing. No idea where she's flying off to, but okay. Alright. I guess now we'll just watch the credits again in case anything else happens. Hey, bon voyage, managed to find my way back to the space shuttle. Achievement got. So, yeah, I'll provide kind of my summarising thoughts in a bit. So basically there's two endings to this game, which I guess is in contrast actually to the previous two Sylvio games, which just had the one ending each, as far as I remember. Weird. But yeah, I do have a lot to say, I think, in conclusion about this one, but we'll get to that in a second. I mean, I hope you did obviously enjoy watching me play this, even if it did at times feel like I was getting quite salty. I thought we could speed up the credit sequence.
Black waters felt so good, but I remember how we would.
You can listen to the music again if you want to.
That lake.
Gulp down the remains of my water.
I'll turn my back on you and cover ears up to walk away from that lake.
It's the witch song next, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
There's a witch, witch,
There you go.
flying down the stairs. There's a witch, 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 peeking through her hair. There's a witch, witch, witch. There's a witch, 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 and she's floating in midair.
I guess the songs in a way do sort of relate to the story then. Because I was kind of wondering if they would have any bearing on it.
Call him by his name, call him by his name. And to the street he came, to the street he came. She dragged him to the woods, dragged him to the woods. With the tree root she had him gasping.
Okay.
She'll
Dukenheimer.
call your name
Didn't notice that
not
before.
twice. From water cold as ice.
Rosie Joan, volunteer moderator.
With a frown, she'll drag you down and cut herself a slice.
Okay, nearly there, folks. Credits nearly over. I think it's like one more song, isn't there? The Uber strategist.
Oh hey, the longer we stay, the smaller the sun in the sky. It's safe to say we're drifting away, and soon it'll be nothing but night.
Okay, that should be the credits over. Nothing gonna happen? Nope. Okay, there you go. There was no ending credit sequence. Well, that was Sylvio Blackwaters, ladies and gentlemen. We've pretty much finished it, I do believe. So, concluding thoughts. I have a lot I want to say. So, yeah. It shouldn't really come as a surprise based on, you know, everything I've been saying in this episode that, I hate to say it, I didn't think this one was as good as the previous two. I mean, it had some good ideas behind it, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, partly it's a combination of the technical issues that we had at points in this game, which have just kind of ruined it a bit for me. Just the fact that, it feels like there were some optimization problems. Now, granted, some of that may still be down to my PC getting old, but I do feel like it is curious that certain levels ran very smoothly whilst others didn't. So I do think maybe there's an optimization thing something that needs just tweaking, maybe. But at the same time, obviously, there was also the glitch that we had in Lungs 4, which of course forced me to have to restart the game off camera, and it did take me over an hour to get back to where I was, which of course was not a welcome glitch at all. You know, some glitches are fine, they're only little things, they don't break your game, but that one was really serious, and it did really interrupt the flow of things. And so it's partly the technical issues that kind of ruined it for me a bit, but it's also, like I say, it was also that final frigging puzzle with the bloody voice in the static. The fact you have to have all of them to actually get the ending. Now, granted, most of them are not too difficult to find, but there are a few that are sort of squirreled out of the way. And so the problem is, if you miss them, then you basically have to just go back and backtrack through potentially every level to find them. Now, fortunately for me, I didn't have to do that, because luckily I looked through Lungs 5, then I went to Lungs 4, and luckily the one I'd missed was in Lungs 4. But then, of course, you actually have to put the frigging voice in the static together into the right order. And again, that took me somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, trying to sort of work that out on my own, before eventually I just got to a point where I felt, fuck it, I'm just going to look at a walkthrough for some of the outstanding ones. And like I say, some of them are a bit confusing because of things like just weird phrasings that don't entirely make sense. So yeah, I did not enjoy that. For me, that interrupted the pace completely. Now granted, you're probably supposed to be solving those as you go along, rather than leaving them all to the end like I did. But to be fair, I feel like even if I'd done it throughout, the amount of time that I would have spent on each one probably still would have totaled up to like 2 or 3 hours, and probably still would have kind of interrupted the flow of it. So there was that. Other thoughts in general. I'm going to be brutally honest, I didn't find this one as creepy or as sinister as kind of the previous 2 Sylvio games. It had atmosphere, don't get me wrong, but I would say the atmosphere was more somber rather than scary. And the thing is, like, the Sylvio games, obviously, they don't rely on outright jump scares, there's never sort of outright monster chases, but still, you know, Sylvio 1 and Sylvio 2 still always had that kind of creepy factor, that sort of sense of unease and dread, particularly Sylvio 2. But I don't think I really felt quite that same sense of dread with this one, which is strange, even though they obviously brought back the gun mechanic. In fact, they actually took the gun mechanic and expanded on it. So yeah, let's come to the gun mechanics in this. So it was on one level welcome to see the combat mechanic come back, because that was the thing. They had it in Sylvio 1, and obviously in Sylvio 1 it was a bit janky. Then of course Sylvio 2, it was stripped out, because I think there just wasn't time, or Sylvio 2 just didn't get the level of funding necessary to re-implement that, I'm guessing. So then it was brought back for this one, and it was welcome to have it, but I'll sort of be honest with you, I don't think there was a need for about 4 different types of weapons, in all honesty. Because, sure, even though one is like a sniper and one's like an SMG, for example, the range on all the weapons is actually kind of similar. In fact, I think probably you could contract the number of weapons in this down to maybe a couple rather than 4, to be honest. Yeah. The other mechanic I want to talk about as well is the one with the cameras, where you pick them up and you have to scroll through the footage to get the song lyrics. I feel like they were a bit of a downgrade from Sylvio 2, because Sylvio 2 obviously had the camera mechanics where you'd record, obviously like a ghost or something, and then you'd watch the footage, and obviously there'd be like a creepy ghost figure in them, and sometimes they would do creepy things. And that was part of what made Sylvio 2 kind of creepy. But in this one, like, the actual cameras that you pick up, when you watch the footage, it felt like nothing really happens in them. And as a result, I just didn't get that same creepy sense that I got with Sylvio 2. As a result, yeah. I hate to say it, but I just found this one overall maybe a bit underwhelming. Like, I wouldn't say it was bad, but I just feel like there could have been more to it. And on top of that, like, how does this one therefore relate to the story of the previous games? Apart from, obviously, you know, aliens at the end of Sylvio 2 took Juliet away, and presumably this is where they took her. So, like, where did the aliens go? Like, who were they? What was their deal? Why were they there? And, like, do the events that happened on this planet, do they have any relation to the Sylvio curse from the first couple of games? Is there any connection with that? Or is this basically its own standalone story? Because I kind of would have liked there to be more of a connection to things that happened in Sylvio 1 and 2. This one, I hate to say it, just felt a bit, I don't know, kind of disjointed in certain respects from the previous two, in my opinion. Unless that was the intention, that it was just going to be kind of its own standalone story, just continuing on from where Sylvio 2 left off. So yeah, I hate to say it, but I don't think this one just really did it for me, which is really sad, because, you know, if you've watched my playthroughs of Sylvio 1 and 2, I really enjoyed those ones overall. So this one just honestly felt like a bit of a letdown for me personally. I mean, granted, it's just my opinion. You know, if you enjoyed it, great. But I'm just saying, I feel like this could have been so much more. I just feel like it didn't really do it for me. So, yeah. Of course, I'm sort of undecided in terms of what rating I'll give it on Steam, once obviously I've uploaded all the episodes. Because that's the thing I do. Whenever I complete a game on my YouTube channel, I then review it on Steam, post a review for it. So I don't know at this stage whether I'm going to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. At this stage, I am actually tentatively thinking about giving it a thumbs down, just because I feel like my negatives kind of outweigh the positives. Because I've noticed so far, obviously, as I'm going to record this, it hasn't got a tremendous number of user reviews on Steam, but of the ones it's got, it does have quite a few negative ones. Overall, it has quite mixed reviews, this game. So yeah, it's kind of sad that it, you know, ends on that note for me, but hey, what can you do? Well, what's coming next? Well, we'll probably go to another horror game, ladies and gentlemen, because before I noticed that this game was being released back on 25th of July, I actually had recorded the first episode for another horror game that I've got in my Steam library, Lethe Episode 1, which is from a few years back. So that episode's going to come out, and then we're going to do Lethe, you know, as a series, basically, succeeding this one. So you've got that to look forward to, and hopefully that's a better horror game than this one was. Alright, so, yeah, social media links, along with my propagandist channel link, are down below. If you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated. Hope you aren't too disappointed by my verdict on this one, especially if you enjoyed it, but hey, granted, you know, some of it may have come down to me being a bit dumb, but I feel like my criticisms do stand, so I will stand by them. Goodbye, everybody.
What the hell is that noise now? Well, there's no clinking of chains.
Ooh!
What the hell's that?
What is that?
What is that with its weird glowing eyes?
What the fuck?
What is
I
that?
saw that looming out of the shadows then. Holy shit, my fucking just had a chill up my spine after looking at that. Right?
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I'll loop you around.
Oh, is it chasing us? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that's chase music. Here.
Don't tell me to get killed by this thing. That's a good idea.
Oh my fucking god.
What is that?
That is the fucking most freakiest shit I've ever seen. Okay,
Oh, right.
let's have a good look at it. Is it,
Oh my god.
God, that scared the crap out of me.
Oh my god.
Okay, we can't really do anything
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Oh wait, we can.
Okay.